A player receives input from a coach.
Welcome into this presentation. Settling in now, Padilla. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Northwest Arkansas, the left fielder, number 56.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Austin Odom. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-2. Runner goes
down,
Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third, because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sheely is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Padilla. He reached on a single in his first try. Line toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Wow, that's his 10th triple of the year, so he has a knack for finding the soft spot in the defense and the speed to make him pay. Now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Stepping in, Austin Odom earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, super successful for that moment, but this is a completely different situation. And with no one standing on third, he's going to have to drill something into the outfield in order to get a ribby.
Hinson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. Now at the plate, Tommy Sheely. He drew a walk his first time up.
Tommy Sheely.
The 2-1 home. In the air out to left. Padilla is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits. No. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Padilla. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Molina on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Padilla. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. To third now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Into the box now, Austin Odom.
Right
He'll look to
fielder,
bounce
10.
back after striking
Austin
out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So striding forward now, Henry Ortiz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swinging a fly ball to straightaway left. Padilla is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. And Springfield.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.
The final line
key is
for
they
our
didn't
ball.
panic.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Tulsa Drillers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Frank Meeks will be on the mound for the series opener.
Let's play ball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John Galarraga. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Popped straight up. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Ready now, Padilla. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago.
At the plate, John Galarraga, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Galarraga.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Padilla. And the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Cardona. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swinging a looper to left. Padilla is over, and that retires the side. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on.
Leading off for the Naturals.
Into the box, Padilla. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base. Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs.
Center fielder,
where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And the runner back. Once more, a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
The 0-2 home. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with two strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout.
The right fielder.
Digging in, Clint Parsons. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One hit, one left. So here's the cleanup hitter, John Galarraga. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Galarraga.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Padilla going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So digging in now, Kevin Cardona.
Batting, shortstop, Kevin Cardona.
Swing and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Durbin is there as he makes the catch, and they'll digging in once again. Padilla, two base hits, both singles 56. To this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Padilla. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, come on. A few times they've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed.
The game's future. Now at the plate, Padilla. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Number 56.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today.
At the plate, Boris Lorenz is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 0-1 on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Padilla is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Pedro Blanco, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Pedro Blanco.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Padilla is in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Matt Crowder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Well, that will bring.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in, Padilla hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. But that'll be off the right field wall. Padilla ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. The 0-2 pitch. He can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground to first base. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready for another shot now. Padilla, he doubled earlier in the game, 56. 1 for 2 to this point. Still only 1 out in the inning. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And the runner's breaking for third.
Take the turn, pick up the
softly hit to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Dozier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pops this one up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for another chance, Kevin Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Padilla, he's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Lorenz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Striding in once again, Padilla. The
Now
winning run is at first
number
base.
56.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lorenz waits on it. He's got it one away. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our top player of the game award.
Victorious Natural.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort.
Minor League Baseball is stepping up now. Padilla, first shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Number 56.
Line towards center field. Ono is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us. Ready once again,
now
John Galarraga. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet revenge right here. Bases juiced. He is looking to do some serious damage.
Padilla is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. Standing in, Padilla hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey,
number
listen,
11.
8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Galarraga moving to his left. Coming to the plate now, Clint Parsons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Clint Parsons.
The 1-2 to first.
On the bag, on the
He's
bag,
right
on
there.
the bag.
One there.
That's an out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, Padilla. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit. No. So coming to the plate, Padilla. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to third. Scooped up to second, but they throw it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Now in the box, Cristobal Vina in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a big moment in the ball game here. Kevin Cardona, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And the score finished.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position. This manager looks to get his team's offense producing more consistently. A manager checks in with his ball club. A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better news, even, than can initially be grasped. For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a major league roster is a rare and notable occurrence. A benevolent advisor gives a painful but well thought out notice of resignation to a player that has been like a son to him. A caring mentor will not leave his post to just anyone. He's given careful thought to the question of whom his successor might be. This promising young talent has drawn the attention of a multitude of suitors. His advisor has narrowed the field to 2 strong choices of representation. The former coach and longtime father figure will step back from the field of play and take his place amongst the other dedicated fans in the gallery.
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas. Digging in now for Kansas City, Padilla.
The third baseman, number 57.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Good job right there. Good at that.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Padilla has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Padilla rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out.
Standing in, Padilla. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And with that, next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
1-1-1.
He's surprised if anything hit hard. He's going to wave him.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Padilla, a hit in 2 tries so far. Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy.
1-1-1.
Today's game. High velocity, exploding, breaking stuff. Did that sac bunt perfectly.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A pause and the 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Padilla, he flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this.
Pedroia has it. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable. So stepping in, Padilla. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game.
Pick up the ball, stand right here.
You know he wants to make up for it right here.
To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now to the plate, Whit Merrifield. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Salvador.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Come on, you're scoring, you're scoring,
Heading
you're scoring.
for the alley.
Look two.
And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And the runner will score from second. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for it. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to. At the plate, Padilla.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 57.
First pitch on its way. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Well, a chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through.
So striding in, Padilla, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line toward the alley in left center. Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Padilla, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
With Merrifield next to hit in his career against Porcello, he's got a batting average of .444. Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up. Bogaerts ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. Padilla leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here now the 2-2. Runner breaks for third. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Now at the plate, Padilla, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he is in there. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far, his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for Knox. He'll get in the car today with a nice smile on his face.
Swinging a soft liner. Make the turn. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Hit to first. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw won't get him. Digging in and looking for more, Padilla. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. swing and a liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. KC down to their final strike in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Boston Red Sox posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Brian Johnson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ryan Brazier wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on.
From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Jake Junis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first.
Benintendi.
He's set. The 0-1. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Digging in now, Padilla, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack.
Oh, look at the diving stop. It's there, and he's out.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Here's Mookie Betts as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
To third. Padilla over to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. In now, Padilla. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
57.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner.
Find the ball.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Merrifield.
On a line to shortstop. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. His numbers against 13. Eduardo Rodriguez, just a 1 for 9. Gordon on second. Padilla at first, 2 out in the inning.
All right, hang on. Right here.
On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Striding into the box, Padilla. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Whit Merrifield.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
And he'll snap one over to first. And they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman. And it's like the hit never even happened.
Now at the plate, Padilla. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. On the run is Benintendi. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner is in from second. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now. Now 3 for 4 on the day. He's coming up big in his first major league game.
I think the thing that blows me away is not the fact that he went 3 for 4, but the way in which he did it. Just looked cool as a cucumber in the batter's box from pitch 1.
Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. On to first with his Pierce, and that'll be the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox 4 and the Royals 2. Stepping in, Padilla. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner.
There you go. Find the ball.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Settling in now, Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Merrifield.
KC down to their final strike in this one. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
4-2 the final score today. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eduardo Rodriguez earns win number 7 on the season. Ryan Brazier gets a 4-out save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes.
A rookie major leaguer gets a small taste of the national media spotlight.
Great job.